How to apply for an education grant. Are you eligible for an education grant? All staff members of the United Nations that are internationally recruited or serve at a duty station outside their home country on fixed-term, continuing, or permanent contracts and have children in full-time attendance at school are eligible for an education grant. The education grant can be received from when the child is 5 years at the beginning of the school year up to the end of the school year in which the child completes 4 years of post-secondary studies, is awarded a first recognized post-secondary degree, or when the child reaches 25 years of age. If you meet all these requirements and you would like to apply for an education grant, go to fss.dfs.un.org or fssremote.dfs.un.org. Log in with your credentials. On the left of your screen, select Education Grant, then download Forms P41 and P45. Fill out Part A of the P41 form and then take the form to the child's educational institution. The educational institution must fill out Part B of the P41. The school authority must sign and stamp the form before returning it to the staff member. Please make sure that the form is correctly filled out, signed, and stamped. The staff member then fills out the P45 education grant and related benefits claim for payment and/or request for advance form. Make sure that all fields correspond correctly with the P41 form to avoid delays and rejections in processing the claim. Once all forms are filled, a staff member uploads them to FSS. To upload your documents, go back to FSS, log in with your login credentials, then go to My Actions and select Education Grant. Create New Education Grant, and then select the type of education grant you want to request. Now, let's select the Education Grant claim. Add your dependent and school details, then choose the school year and save. Now, you can upload your documents and submit the request. The request is reviewed by the Human Resource Officer in the mission who approves the request in FSS and sends it to the Education Grant Reviewer. The Education Grant Reviewer then submits the Education Grant claim to the processor, who clears it in Umoja and sends to the approver. The approver signs in Umoja, and payroll disperses the claim with staff salary or, in case of an advance, in an off-cycle payment. Points to remember. 1. Make sure all details of the child are captured correctly before the school year end or submit the claim. 2. Claims must be submitted within 1 year of school end. 3. For an advance, you do not need Forms P41 and P41B. All you need is an invoice from the school. All P45 forms must be accompanied with an invoice from the school. 4. Attach only one form for each child unless the child attended 2 different schools in 1 school year. 5. Attach a copy of the admission letter for every new child or new school. 6. You can only request for advance up to 4 months after the beginning of the school year. 7. For children in post-secondary, the education grant is only eligible for the first 4 years of the first degree, or until the child has attained 25 years of age. 8. Fill out Part A of the P41 form and then take the form to the child's educational institution. 9. Note that the approval process takes approximately 4 weeks. Now you are ready to apply for your child's education grant. Log in to FSS.